Hey friend, welcome to your August monthly reading. This year is a significantly transformational year, so I also include a high level, what I call Astrological Zen-ergy monthly overview. And that just tells us the planetary energies that Spirit wants to share and kind of pinpoint and focus on. I also have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months talking about different astrological energies and how to maintain the most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves like retrogrades, etc. This card reading is for wherever this zodiac sign energy appears in your chart. Could be your sun, your moon, your rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of your life. So if you're wanting additional information on a specific area of your life, you can check that out as well. These monthlies are normally out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of that astrological energies. And my YouTube channel members actually have advanced access to these and other videos that I post weekly, monthly, and quarterly, like the solstice and equinox 3-month readings. Information on YouTube membership is available at my website at bruttazen.com. Alrighty then. Well, we'll jump in and take a look first at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of August. But if you've watched multiple of these videos and you want to leap ahead to the reading portion, timestamps are in the description box down below. Let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with that's already existing. Got a lot going on. We got Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and Chiron all in the middle or within their full retrogrades. We also have Uranus and Jupiter who are in their pre-shadow of their retrogrades, which means we're already beginning to feel this energy rising, though at a less intense level than we'll feel once they go full-blown retrograde. And in August, you might already be feeling the energy of the eclipses that are coming up, which we'll talk about in a moment. I know, a lot of reflective energy going on. But, we're built for it, right? Now, I have Zen-ergy videos that I've posted for these specific retrogrades and just retrogrades in general. If you want to check out the Zen-ergy playlist, which I have listed in the description box of the video down below and also linked at the end of the video. All right, so what new astrological energy is coming in for August? On August 4th, Mercury goes full retrograde. It's been in its pre-shadow since July 17th, so we already have feeling this. And, Mercury goes retrograde about 3 to 4 times a year, and it lasts about 3 weeks each time. So, we're used to it, going in and out of that Mercury retrograde. But it does start in Virgo when it goes at full retrograde on August 4th, but it will flow backward into Leo on August 16th. Mercury spends about 2 to 3 weeks in each sign, but can change faster during a retrograde because it's speeding up and going back and forth. But, because it is the closest planet to the sun and it's just a little larger than our moon. And because it's closer to the sun, its orbit is so much faster than the other planets, including Earth. It only takes 88-ish Earth days for Mercury to orbit the sun, compared, of course, to our 365-ish days. And then within the same month, we actually will go direct in Mercury, August 28th, still back in Leo, but it's moving forward, so it goes back into Virgo on September 10th, and actually ends its post-shadow on September 11th. A Virgo Mercury retrograde brings a highly kind of analytical inward reflection energy. And Virgo can be all about self-analysis and embracing the awareness of potential, focused on making the most of that potential. And every sign, of course, has a lower expression and higher expression. The lower vibrational expression of Virgo can express itself as attempted intellectual manipulation of another person, or kind of taking part in backbiting or maybe even gossiping, right? Mercury in Leo brings in a draw to go socialize and gather with friends with a focus on creativity, celebration, and self-expression. Leo, being a fixed sign, who they prefer to avoid change. So if we've formed opinion, we'll likely not be opening up to changing it during that time period of August 16th to September 10th. So if you feel a bit of stubbornness during that time, you know why. Now, we've covered Mercury retrograde energy in a previous video, so check out that for details on how to ground yourself for this powerful spiritual energy. And links, of course, to the Zen-ergy playlist will be in the description box of the video and at the end of this video as well. Now, on August 4th, we have Leo new moon also hitting us. So yay, new moon energy. Time for planting after we got rid of some stuff out of our life garden with the last full moon a couple of weeks ago. And this can be a productive time to connect with your authentic self, tap in to your passions, align with that element of fire. It can also be a time to reset your intentions, your goals, and your desires, and to make a fresh start. Some great ways that we can use this brilliant new moon energy is like work on a project that you're passionate about. Pour your energy and light into creative expression some way, somehow. And change your perspective of life. Come at it through the eyes of a child. Like the Fool card in the tarot, where there aren't boundaries and rules and restrictions, but you can see the world through the eyes of possibilities. And with Leo new moon and all new moons, you actually have 10 new moon wishes every new moon. So make sure to check out the pick a card that I post the week of or before the new moon, because we talk about how to make the most of those 10 new moon wishes. And around August 6th, even before, eclipse energy can be impacting us, like I mentioned in the intro. Are you feeling the heat of the eclipses already? Eclipse energy begins to return in the month of August, being the most intense in September and October, and then calming down in November. This eclipse season actually includes 2 eclipse cycles. The second to the last of the Aries-Libra eclipse cycle. They do a little dance, they started that in 2023, and it goes through the first half of 2025. But we're also starting a new eclipse polarity of Virgo-Pisces. September 17th is the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then October 2nd is the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And with the eclipses in Libra and Aries, we've been learning to release lower vibrational attitudes of people-pleasing and codependency, bringing in some radical honesty and transforming our self-worth, strengthening belief in ourselves, and standing by that belief with integrity and authenticity. So this eclipse energy speeds us along on this path and allows space for us to change course towards things and relationships that are more in alignment with our higher selves. But moving into the eclipse energy of Virgo and Pisces, with the emphasis this time on Pisces full moon energy this year, the focus can be in areas of emotional release, more self-awareness, like we need more of that, right? But relationship with money and possessions, and of course, relationships with humans. So I'm planning on having a separate Zen-ergy video on this eclipse energy. And I do have an eclipse guide video already existing in my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, if you want to check that out as well. August 8th, we have the Lionsgate Portal. Now, the Lionsgate Portal occurs each year, usually between around July 28th to August 12th, with August 8th being the peak day. It's It's a time when the Earth, the Sirius star, and Orion align in the Leo constellation with the Sun being in Leo. So it creates this cosmic alignment that some say unlocks a gateway of powerful energy. And this energy is said to be full of positive energy and open to hearing people's aspirations. I'll be having a special pick a card that should be posted on July 24th, giving 8 choices of 8 different gates to see what energy this is bringing in for you. And this energy impacts us from each lion's gate to each lion's gate. So it will be something that will influence you, or the energy that will exist around you until next year's Lion's Gate. So stay tuned. Again, my YouTube channel members will have advanced access to that as well. August 19th, we have an Aquarius full moon, which is also a super moon and a blue moon. I know, boom, boom, boom. You know, in July, we had a second full moon 2 months in a row in Capricorn, which technically can make the second one on June 21st a blue moon. And now we have a very rare second blue moon twice in a row. So this can only happen when 2 of the 3 commonly used definitions of what makes a blue moon happen in a row. So the 3 things, just for education purposes, I did not know this until I just read about this. But the first thing is the second full moon in a zodiac sign, which was this one, June 21st, where we had Capricorn twice in a row, 2 full moons. Usually it goes, through the zodiac, but because of the planetary alignments and all of that, we actually had Capricorn twice. The second definition is if you have a second full moon in a calendar month, so 2 full moons within the month. And then the third one is more the astronomical definition of a seasonal blue moon, which is the third full moon of an astronomical season that has 4 full moons. And it happens between the summer solstice and the fall equinox. So this one is the August 19th blue moon. Full moon energy can be used to focus on important actions, especially ones related to the areas of life ruled by the sign that the full moon is in. So for an Aquarius full moon, it can be a great time to participate in group brainstorming sessions, work on technology, scribe your biggest dream visions. The star card in the major arcana of tarot is Aquarius energy, which rolls over the authentic dreams of our high heart. So the blue moon energy, intensified by also being a super moon, can assist us in majorly expanding the progress and the energy toward these dreams. So we can make the most of this energy by going big, right? Go big or go home. But make sure to also check out the pick a card for this full moon. That will come out about a week before, as this will help you make the most of the release energy of this full moon as well. And then August 22nd, we go into Virgo season, so happy birthday, all you Virgo sun babies. So we move from this vibrant, childlike, excited, sometimes excessive energy of Leo into the Sun and Virgo energies on August 22nd. Mercury is also in Virgo until August 16th, and then again September 10th through September 16th. And Venus joins them August 6th through August 29th, bringing an opportunity to organize and ignite efficiency to our daily experience with new routines that can bring great joy. It's a feeling of getting back to basics as well. Virgo is a big thinker. So this energy points to focus and discipline, can often bring our attention to health or daily needs of ourselves or others, even including pets and other animals. Virgo rolls over that house where pets exist too. I do create a pick a card around each sun season change, including a bonus 3-month forecast for the sun babies for that season. So be sure to check that out when it comes out around a week before. All right, so those are the basic energies that I felt led by Spirit to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your specific individual birth chart, the impact of each planet and aspect can vary by individual. We're all amazing soup that has flavors that are activated differently when they react to the astrological energy that trickles upon the earth. And of course, as I mentioned, I will have different pick a card videos each week that I usually will talk about a lot of the different, more specifically, as we get closer to those days. So keep an eye out for those. Now, let's see what August messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. All right, Sagittarians and those that have Sagittarius somewhere in your birth chart, this is your reading for the month of August. And what I do is I take a tarot deck, I split out the major arcana from the suits, the 4 minor arcana. And this month I'm using the Wandering Star Tarot by Kat Pierce. The major arcana here with this oracle card will represent the overall energy for the entire month of August. And then we'll dive in getting more detail when we look at the minor arcana, which represents the 4 different areas of our human adventure. So to start off, we'll see here through the major arcana. So for Sagittarius, what do you want them to know about the major theme, the major energy for the month? All right, here's your card. And you have the moon. So Mother Luna, a lot of emotional energies coming in for you. The moon cycles, the new moon and the full moon that happen in August are pinpointed for you. So I introduced those in the Zen-ergy portion at the beginning. So be sure to check those out for those. And then, of course, the pick a cards. That will come out the week before-ish of each of those as well. A lot of emotion, like I said, and there's a lot of hidden things that are brought forward too in the month. Some beautiful revelations that bring some great clarity. We're also going to pull here from the 22 Archangel Oracle, and we'll see here what Archangel is going to be watching over you during the month of August. Well, there you go. Boom, boom. So let's see who you have. You have Shamuel, which is relationship assignments. Very fiery energy, like Sagittarius. It says, no one crosses your path by chance. Choose to see the deeper reasons for the people in your life. So definitely with all this emotional things and this revelations, there's also, this is one of the cards that when I'm looking into past life verifications and validations, it comes up here because it's about the depth of the subconscious, where the Akashic records actually, at least our connection to the Akashic records exists. And so I feel like you're going to also have revelations about current relationships that you're in. It's like there's this, the veil gets thinner, we get more access consciously to our subconscious with the Akashic, and you are suddenly starting to realize different emotions, different connections with people that are already in your life, but also new people that come in. You're like, whoa, I feel like I've known you forever. You have, because you've had a lot of past lifetimes together as well. So I love that. And if you get to the point where you're like, I want to know about this past lifetime, you know, with these other people, I do offer those. All that information's in the description box of the video in case you're interested. So Shamuel's name means he who sees God, and this contains the magic of this archangel's purpose. He helps us see through the eyes of God, through the eyes of love, so that we can unconditionally accept those around us. And with this divine vision, we're able to penetrate fears, dramas, and projections and get to the root of who and what are important. His divine counterpart is charity. The message they bring says when this archangel comes to you, it's a powerful time for you to show up in connection and community. Know that every relationship is an assignment. It's important to say that the universe won't intentionally put toxic or abusive people in your life because it's a presence of love, but it will give you opportunities for learning and life experience. And it's the challenge you face in relationships, whether they're platonic or romantic, that bring the real lessons. Yeah, there's the Course in Miracles, if you've ever heard of the book, where the big thing it says is relationships are designed to teach us unconditional love and patience. Agreed. Angels are encouraging you to review your relationships now to see if they've led you to a greater understanding of yourself. Acknowledging this will bring great healing. You're also being encouraged to open your heart, for there are opportunities for you to love and be loved. The energies of this card will help you surmount previous challenges and usher in healing and positivity. Take the time to see where you are holding back or pulling back in certain relationships, for this will show you where you are closing off to love. And check in with loved ones with whom you have allowed distance to be created. Give your energy to those who are important to you and release yourself from those who are only there for the drama. Show up where you want to be and close the door on anything that needs to come to an end. Well, I'm in some 8 of Cups energy, which is evaluating your relationships, deciding which ones, like you have been the life support system for, where you're giving 80, 90, 100% all the time, and other people are giving you 0 or 10, 20%, 30% all the time. And, relationships do fluctuate depending what's going on in each other's life, but this is about the one that's always out of balance. And the one that you're like, you know what, I'm going to back off to 50%, and if that other person doesn't reach out, it just drifts away like a boat in the ocean. You're like, all right. Or you might even have ones that you're ready to take to 0 right away. You're like, I know that one. Bam, bam, bam. We're cleaning house. All right. But let's get into the 4 suits of the minor arcana for more clarity around all of this. Like I said, it represents the 4 different areas of our life. The first being the fire element, the suit of wands, which is our drive, our ambition, our passion, our inspiration, and our spiritual energy overall. It is your element, fire. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure during the month of August. So for Sagittarians, what would you like them to know? All right, here we go. The 2 of Wands. Yeah, wherever you focus your energy is what will grow and expand. It will attract to you here. And so that's something to, of course, when we're talking about all this emotion, about this revelations and, the energy of teaching, relationships teaching us, because when I'm focused on lower vibration, stories in my mind, emotions in my heart, energetic, lower vibration, and lower vibrational physical actions, I actually draw in more lower vibrational people and relationships and experiences. But on the other hand, and neither's right, neither's wrong, they just bring us different experiences, right? But I also can choose higher vibration, that of unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude. That unconditional love draws in things that match that instead. So whatever I'm focusing on is what I'm drawing towards me. But we're taught to focus on lower vibrational growing up, right? Focus on what you fear, focus on what you hate, focus on what is missing, focus on what you want. But that just pushes things further away or draws in lower vibrational things that we're not really wanting to taste, right? So it's this change. It's like a little kid going into a donut shop with the glass cases with all the donuts throughout it, and then the little kid's pointing out all the donuts it hates. Well, guess what? The baker, while they're doing that, is loading those all up and going, here you go. And the little kid is like, yuck, why are you giving me everything I hate? And then the baker politely and brings awareness that, well, point at the donuts that you love and I'll give you dozens of those instead. And that changes our whole perspective, right? I like it. And we're also going to pull here from the Blue Messiah reading cards. And this shows us what else Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure during the month of August. So for Sagittarians, all right, there you go. What else you've got here? Nature's Wisdom, card number 20. Beautiful energy coming in with that. Again, 2, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. So the power of energetic choice is definitely showing itself here. And let's see what else they want you to know here. So Nari, the author of these cards, a quote from her says, "Allow the song of Mother Earth to nourish your spirit and open gateways to love." To connect with nature is to connect through the oneness of love. And this card encourages your relationship with nature, dear one. You already have a beautiful connection to Mother Earth, and through your creative expression of love, you inspire many. By immersing yourself more in nature and connecting through loving consciousness, you will connect even deeper with the spirit of Mother Earth. This energy exchange will leave you feeling revitalized and will serve to constantly renew your own energy resources. Plants, trees, grass, and flowers communicate telepathically and will speak to you in a way that you will understand. Each organic life form expresses their light differently. The more you connect with them, the greater your relationship will be with the earth and also with the people around you. There you go. Your interaction with people around you. Tuning into the frequency of the earth is simply being present and expanding your level of love to the unfolding magic around you. By spending more time communing with nature, you will sharpen your senses and ability to communicate with all forms of organic life. The natural world will guide you always, dear one. Thank you for being as receptive as you have been. Stay open, for there is more that Mother Earth wishes to share with you. Wow. This chakra is all about the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra. So the heart is the middle, the throat and third eye are the two above it, right? So it's all about this communing upward. And this was talking about focusing on love too. There's an exercise that you can do. It says, go outside and with deep gratitude, place your hand on a tree. Commune with this tree and listen with an open mind and heart to the wisdom this tree has to share with you. And the affirmation that comes with this is, I am rich in spirit because I embrace the beauty and oneness of Mother Earth with gratitude and love. Love, love, love it. And then we actually move into the next element of Earth, which is the Suit of Pentacles. This is the only one about the outside world. This is your energy. We'll talk about the mind and the heart next. But this is the only one about the outside world. So all of the characters on stage with us and all the props, including our own human body. So this is what Spirit wants you to know about your physical experience and journey during the month of August. All right, so Sagittarius, there you go. Boom, boom. Right away. Yep, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles it's interesting because it's all this people, but the Nine of Pentacles is the Hermit's journey, the nine in the major arcana, but it has that energy. And with Nine of Pentacles, this is about being alone to yourself with Spirit, who is represented by the little birdie there. So it is important to balance that. Sagittarius energy, very outgoing, very community, very fun, fiery, active. But this is this, message of being true to you, being true to yourself, and spending that time on that inner reflection, journaling, doing whatever it is to help you commune with nature and commune with your higher self and your angelic group too. It's okay. It's not being a total hermit where you're a monk and you're away from everyone, but it is making sure that during this month of August that you are taking this time because it's such an important piece of your reflection. We'll take a look here at the Earth Magic Oracle, and let's see what else they want you to know here about your physical adventure. All right, I do want this one right here. And you've got fairies. Here's the Earth Magic. So very much, there's a lot of earthiness coming in here for you during this month, which is amazing because we're actually going to pull from the Fairy Healing deck next. So you got this Earth energy that's really coming in. We got Virgo, a lot of Virgo energy coming in with the eclipses and actually in the month towards the end of the month. So that groundedness, this earthiness, such an important piece of your journey. So definitely whatever you can do to commune and how you normally have in the past communed with nature is important, but also being open to new ways too. It's very emphasized here. So fairies are nature spirits thought to be descended from the early tribes, particularly the Tuatha De Danann, those associated with the goddess Dana, who once ruled Ireland. That's funny because my host, who's Sagittarius, which if you're watching this, hey, is thinking of going to Ireland. So here's confirmation for you or anyone else, if that, resonates. But they inhabited the British Isles. So over time, these ancient people were conquered and displaced, and they fled to areas where humans didn't venture, ultimately becoming increasingly smaller and less visible in order to better hide themselves. Fairies have assumed responsibility for the plants and trees, or the standing ones, and they work with earth magic to take care of these beings. And if you ask, they'll help you with your garden or yard. They also have the power of enchantment and shapeshifting. So fairies appreciate it when you and we show them through our actions that we love the earth as much as they do. Consequently, they bestow a little of their earth magic upon us. This card brings a message that you have the same power available to you as the fairies do. Starts with loving the earth through your heartfelt gratitude and appreciation, but more important, through your actions. The fairies can help you reconnect in a more intimate way with the earth, and all they require is your willingness to pay attention to the trees and plant life around you and demonstrate your care. Whether you live in a small space or have an expanse of land, make it a point to be especially attentive to your surrounding vegetation. Plant something. Get your hands in the dirt and do so with love and enthusiasm. Every flower, tree, or shrub you're tending is a living being, so treat each other like you would a dear friend. Ask the fairies to help you take care of these friends, and you will be rewarded many times over. I love it. And if you're like my host, who this year, she normally hasn't been really attracted to planting things and doing things, but this year's been a big year for that. So if that resonates with you, it seems like it's something that's happening, and all this focus on earth is reinforcing that. And then we move into the air element, which is the Suit of Swords, which is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindset, your attitudes, your expectations, and communication. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of August. So Sagittarians, let's see here. What do they want you to know about your mental adventure? There we go. Page of Swords. Yeah, new ways of thinking. Higher ways of thinking, cutting away old belief systems and transforming old belief systems into higher knowledge and higher wisdom. So I like this adventure, this, just a lot of clarity coming in about life for you here. And again, this hidden things being brought to the surface is important as well. And here we are, the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. So let's see what else they want you to know about your mental adventure here. But you definitely have this clarity of mind that comes in. Nope, they didn't want that one. All right. Any of those? Yes, that one. All right. And you've got the Beauty. So Venus energy coming in. That earthy Venus energy that rolls over Taurus. They usually have that focus on beauty. It says appreciate and amplify your natural attractiveness. Your beauty is most apparent when you're happy and satisfied. We are all attractive in our own unique way, and part of self-esteem is appreciating how wonderful you truly are. Never, ever put yourself down in any way. Always think self-loving thoughts about your body, your face, your hair, your weight, and every inch of your physical self. Tell yourself positive affirmations daily, such as, my inner light radiates through every pore and cell of my body, and everyone is attracted to my inner and outer beauty. And then invest time and money in services that make you feel wonderful, such as massages, facials, manis and pedis, soaking in a tub, or getting a new hairstyle. Spend time in meaningful ways that make you feel joyous, and you will glow with the attractiveness of a truly happy person. The affirmation for this card, my inner and outer selves are radiantly attractive right now. I love my beautiful self. So again, all this energy of earth energy and outer physicalness that's coming in here. Which, like I said, Virgo is the sixth house, which is a focus on our physical bodies, so not surprised. And then we move into the final element of water, which is the Suit of Cups, which represents emotion. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure during this month of August. So what do you want our Sagittarius to know about their emotional adventure? All right, I do want this one here. And you have the Page of Cups, yeah. So here is this heightened emotions that we talked about, this seeing the relationships and friendships and friends, family, whoever, in a different way, like we talked about with that past life energy bubbling to the surface, but new relationships that are coming in as well. So being open to love, being open to new, doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be best friend. It can be, just, it can be romantic. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it is about the heightening of love, the expansion of love in your life during this month of August. So, all right. And then your final card is going to be from the Celebration of Love Oracle. And this can still be about the emotions here, but since it's the last card, we'll make it a wild card too and be whatever else Spirit wants you to know. So for our Sagittarians, what's your final message for this reading for them? All right. Nope, none of those. A lot of cards want to come out, but you just want one to reveal itself, which it did. All right. And you've got mind like an ocean, impeccability, mental, going with the flow. Here's this, energy. Let me see if I can focus a little better there. So you got all these sea creatures, all this emotional, but it's the mind like with water, this balancing between the head and the heart that's coming in here. So I like that, energy that is bringing in with all of this together here. Let's see what this set talks about with impeccability. So this image celebrates the alignment of our mind with the mind of the Creator. It calls us to open ourselves to the divinity, allowing Godhead to wash through us like the gentle waves of the ocean, cleansing and dissolving all that is not in our highest order. Release the past. See these old issues as sandcastles on a beach. Each purifying wave of divine energy washes in, dissolving and removing more and more of the sand building until it's all gone. You are now free, and give thanks. The special message it brings: you are being inspired to release your need to control an issue, a person, or a situation in your life. All is well. Release and allow. Set it free, and it will set you free. It's all in divine order. Yeah, so letting go of trying to control people and situations, allowing this space here to really allow the stuff to come from the surface. Allow yourself to really to feel this month. But there's all this, it's like all this earth energy and then all this emotion that comes along with it. It's like the Empress, who is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, making sure you're taking care of yourself, of course, with that Nine of Pentacles, but then allowing that all this emotional energy that comes through the Empress, allow her to feel it, allow her to experience it, and then out into the physical world too. But a lot of this feels like it's a solitary journey. But it's expressing it to individuals depending on who you are. But there's this clarity that comes in about who you are to yourself, and turning all this love energy into nurturing yourself as well. So I love this for you, for all you Sagittarians, for the month of August, and that is their messages for you. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support. And as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.